Hi, I'm Reggie Sanders, former outfielder for the Kansas City Royals. Schools may be closed, but you can still be learning at home. The Royals and Lead to Read KC wants to make sure you are reading while you are away from school. So we call on our Royals family to read the book Bonaparte Plays Ball by Marjorie Kyler and illustrated by Will Terry.
It was the weird series. Bonaparte's team, the Little Monsters, was playing the Mighty Aliens on Saturday. Bonaparte was a jittery jumble of bones.
What if he lost his backbone while at bat? What if his fetching dog Mandible dropped one of his bones? What if the Mighty Aliens made fun of him? Coach Roach touched base with the team. You need to practice hard all week, he said. That's how you win. So Bonaparte whacked and thwacked, he hopped and bopped, and he zigged and he zagged.
Finally, Saturday came. The Monsters took the field as the Mighty Aliens clattered and scattered to their dugout. "We'll eclipse you, Monsters," shouted Moon Bob.
The Aliens were up first. Flamethrower clobbered a double and charged to second. Egg Cracker slapped a single, scrambling to first. The Aliens had 2 strikeouts before Galactic Slimer slugged a moonshot into outer space, allowing his teammates to orbit the bases on his 3-run homer.
But their turn at the end, at bat ended with when Mega Meteor streaked a fly ball to right field for the final out. Now the Monsters were up. Mumacula was the leadoff batter.
He belted a bouncer down the middle. As he hurried and scurried towards first, his bandages ripped and he tripped, and Egg Cracker ran forward and tagged him out. "What a bad break," muttered Bonaparte. Next, Frankie Stein stomped into the batter's box. After 2 strikes, he screwed up and smacked the ball to first base. "You're out," yelled the umpire.
But after Zombie and Bachelor both hit singles, landing on first and second, Bonaparte shook his way into the batter's box. He swung at a curveball, strike 1. "Your head is in the clouds," thundered Sky Boomer. He swung at a fastball, strike 2. "You need more meat on your bones," shouted Mega Meteor. A slider streaked past him, strike 3. "I hope this won't be a shutout," Bonaparte worried on his way back to the dugout.
The next 4 innings were no better. By the end of the 5th, the score was Mighty Aliens 5 and Little Monsters 0. "We're running rings around you," screeched Saturnicus. It's a pretty cool name. "Let's sweep them off the field," said Witchy. Coach Roach tried to pump up the team. "Never give up," he shouted. "It ain't over till it's over." "Let's vaporize them," cried Ghosty. "Let's squash them," yelled Pumpkinhead.
At the top of the 6th inning, the Monsters roared back to life, retiring the Aliens one by one. Bonaparte was so charged up, he could barely hold himself together. When it was the Monsters' turn, Mumacula tried to keep his excitement under wraps as he faced down the pitcher. Mumacula shot a line drive to left, sliding into first before he could be tagged. Next, Frankie Stein laid down a bunt, and Zombie zipped the ball to right field for a single. The bases were loaded. The Little Monsters threw their mitts into the air and started cheering, "We can't be beat, we can defeat."
Luckily, Bachelor, the Monsters' cleanup hitter, was up next. As he grabbed the bat, Snatcher flashed garlic at him. Bachelor fainted. "Rebolting," cried Frankie Stein. "Boo!" shouted Ghosty. "Skullduggery!" screamed Bonaparte. Coach Roach called for a timeout.
Suddenly, Bonaparte had a brainstorm. He grabbed a blood orange juice box and teetered to Bachelor's coffin. "We're in trouble," yelled Bonaparte, shaking his friend awake. "The Mighty Aliens are out for blood." He helped Bachelor sit up and poured the juice down his throat.
Bachelor high-fived him. Then he leaped up and flew to the plate. Gripping the bat, he smashed a grand slam. Bonaparte walked to first. Then Blackie Widow knocked in 2 runs before the rally ended with a double play and a pop-up. Now it was a whole new ball game.
The monsters were still flying high during the 7th inning stretch. Monsters, monsters, rah, rah, rah. Aliens, aliens, ha, 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 they chanted. But the mighty aliens battled back in the 8th with Moonbomb hitting a dinger to tie the score.
It was a white-knuckle game. The score was still tied at the bottom of the 9th with just 1 out after Zombie and Bachelor struck out. It was all up to Bonaparte. Never give up, never give up, never give up, Bonaparte repeated, quivering and shivering, but gaining courage as he clickety-clacked to the plate.
Here's Bonaparte. Greased lightning, the aliens' relief pitcher fired a slider. Bonaparte whipped the bat around and swung for the fences. He connected with a bone-crunching wallop.
Check that out. Uh-oh. Bonaparte's arm reached first base before he did, but he snapped it into place. Then he rattled around the bases, touching home plate for the walk-off home run. The final score was Little Monsters 7 and the Mighty Aliens 6. The Little Monsters had won the game.
You really went to bat for us, yelled Bonaparte's friends, throwing him into the air. Even the mighty aliens had to admit Bonaparte was a shining star. Bonaparte was so excited, he fell to pieces. But he didn't care. Mandible was there to put him back together.
And that's it. Pretty good book.
A good book can take you on an adventure, explain how things work, and help you understand the world. And a really good book, like this one, Bonaparte Plays Ball, reminds us to never give up. It takes courage to win in baseball and in life. So what book will you read next?